I'm trying to bring you in. I'm sending Sue Zimmerman, the Instagram expert, a hey, there you are.
All good, girlfriend. All
I
good.
popped in early so I could let everybody know I was online. So this is my special guest, Sue Zimmerman, and she is here to. I was telling everybody before you popped on, Sue, that it's my goal to take over somebody's Instagram stories someday. But I think I know how to do it. But I know you've done it, and that you could come on and you could tell us what's the best way to do this.
Sure.
I just want to give you a quick intro. If you don't know who Sue Zimmerman is, she's the Instagram expert. She's Sue B. Zimmerman. She's amazing. She's my mentor. And funny story that Sue didn't know is that the reason why Sue is my mentor is because, well, she knows part of this is because she is who I want to be like when I grow up. And I learned that from Russell Brunson and Gary Vaynerchuk. Always say, if you want to be like somebody or do what somebody does, learn from that person. And so I have Sue helping me. I'm in her hive. She's amazing. And she's going to kind of talk to me and coach me through how to like approach somebody.
Make it all happen.
Yeah. So I don't even know where to start. So this is my goal. So what should I do first?
Love. Well, first of all, before we even get into that, let me just give some love to the people that are here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna invite some people as well. So there's a paper airplane. So I'm gonna bring in some people that I know.
Oh, fun.
So that we can get more peeps in the room. And you can do the same. Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. I just saw that.
Yeah, so you guys, when you're on a live broadcast, there's a little paper airplane icon, I like to call it. And you can literally tap in, and I'm just going to do a bunch of people, invite people on to the broadcast. And that's one way that you can get more people to join you when you're live, because often, you know, when there's not people tuning in, it can be a little disconcerting, right? It can feel like, no, but I'm not talking to anybody. But here's what you need to know. So whenever you go live on Facebook, on Instagram, more people are watching on the replay. Typically when I do an Instagram live like we are right now, this is what's called a dual broadcast. And for those of you that have never done it, it's a little scary. Shannon, if you look at the top, it says live in red, and if you tap that, you can see how long we're live. You should craft a title for this broadcast, and I'll let you do it while I'm talking, and then I'll teach you how to pin that so that you just can, people coming into this broadcast can know what we're talking about. So whatever title.
It's already done.
Yeah. but you, oh, good. So it's pinned, Talking Instagram Takeovers. Yes. So also, just to let everyone else know that's never gone live, you get more people watching on the replay always. And so even if you're not feeling the energy from people that are tuning in, I always tell people, tap the fucking screen and leave a comment, even if you're multitasking, because if you're here, you're here. And if you're not, you should bounce. If you're here to learn and grow and communicate and connect and be a part of conversation and part of a community, you absolutely should leave a comment. I did not do something that I need to do, which is get water. Whenever you go live, you should always have a beverage near you. So I did not do that. So you keep telling them about how awesome I am, and I'll come right back.
If you don't know Sue Zimmerman, get over and follow her. She's an Instagram expert. She's my business coach. She right now has B School. She's talking about B School. If you've heard of Marie Forleo's B School, it is amazing. It changed my life. No joke. And I joined because Sue has this amazing group that we would meet every week, talk about what Marie was talking about, and work through it together, because B School is a digital course. And granted, there's a big, humongous Facebook group. Sue had a intimate Facebook group, and she was available, and her staff was available to help us with anything we needed to get done. So yeah, we're looking to up-level your business. Sue follow Sue and look into her B School. It's amazing. I'm a student, or am I a graduate of the B School? Yes.
You're an alum.
I'm an alum of B School.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
All right. All right. So we're going to get into the content, but before I do, I always like to make things a little fun and interactive. And so, yeah, I'm at Subi Zimmerman on my personal Instagram and at the Instagram expert for all of you that want to learn more about Instagram, like Shannon said. I also am a proud partner with Marie Forleo B School, like she mentioned. And right now we are putting together a small, intimate Facebook group that I have my alums in as well. And today's training video number 1, and that link is in my bio. It literally changed my life 5 years ago. So before I get into this, I just want to give you some context to who I am and how I got here, you guys, because like all of you, I've been I've been an entrepreneur for my whole life. I don't know if that's been all of you, but I've been hustling hard. I've had many businesses, and I used to have a shop on Cape Cod, and I loved it. I made a lot of money in a seasonal seaside store, and I wasn't looking necessarily to make more money. I taught social media, very similar to what Shannon does. And I just wasn't feeling completely 100% fulfilled in what I was doing. I was just hustling hard, selling, and looking for the next thing. So as soon as I watched this video, which is the link in my bio on both my personal account and my expert account, my whole life changed. It was major light bulb moment. I felt like Marie was talking to me and just to me and not to the millions of people that she talks to. And I just realized that I wanted to make more of an impact. I wanted to help a global audience understand how they could put their business online using Instagram to really share their story, visual storytelling, and attract those followers that they were meant to be serving and doing business with. And I've been doing this relentlessly for 6 years. So I am like living the dream, doing what I love. And because of my amazing team that Shannon mentioned, I'm able to be front facing, teaching, educating every day. And the back of my business runs like a well-oiled machine. And our branding, the SBZ team's branding, is always on point with everything that we do. So we just released that video today. And if you're looking to just get some inspiration, it's about 30 minutes long.
Yep.
Do it in a quiet room and just shut down all distractions because it is life changing. Okay, with that being said, I wanted to come here today for Shannon. She's one of my favorite coaching clients. And I know that there's so much more growth for her, and she's on her entrepreneurial journey. She's having great success, and great success does not always mean multiple 6-figure business online. Yeah. It means doing what you love, having clients that you love, setting boundaries around your life with your family, and taking those awesome vacations, and really waking up every day and feeling fulfilled. And so Shannon has finally gotten to that point, and it's taken her a while, like it should, and it
18 months.
Right. You know, time, baby, time. And so I love that Shannon loves Instagram, and she's now teaching workshops. I'm so proud of her in her hometown. And you know, she's a mini Sue B, like that's what she wants to be. So that's what she is. And with that being said, I love doing Instagram stories takeover as a tactic to put myself in front of another audience. In fact, Shannon, I'm going to be doing one for Social Media Marketing World this week. So I'll let you know when it's there so you can go watch it and see what I did as I talk through it with everyone here. So what is an Instagram stories takeover? It's actually literally you take over that story for that account. They give you permission to go in and craft a story. Some accounts like Social Media Examiner has me put all of the content in a Dropbox folder and they pull it down and share it. Everyone else gives me the login to their Instagram account because they trust me, and I go in there. It all depends on the type of relationship or arrangement that they have for this sort of thing. Because as you know, if someone gets into your Instagram account, they could do some damage. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, I get
They got to be careful. So I've done about 15 of them in the past 2 months, and we as a company looked for partners or businesses that made sense for me to take over. So a couple of examples for you guys are Entreport, which is our CRM. I did an Instagram stories takeover for them.
Okay.
Smart Marketing Pizza, who's in the Boston area. He wanted me to teach his audience how to use Instagram because he teaches restaurants and pizzerias how to get more visibility. So very niche market. I did one for Tara Gentile, who I love and adore, for her audience. I did one for Kate Erickson. She's John Lee Dumas's girlfriend. I did one to her audience. And so I look for audiences that I have not really been in front of. And
Okay.
it's a way to get exposure. And it's important, A, that you have a relationship with them. I've also done them with Social Baker and Buffer and Hootsuite, you know, all kinds of software companies, and Adobe. So you've got to reach for the right accounts that know that you're going to give value. So the way that we create the arrangement is I typically reach out in Instagram and ask if there's an interest. And when they say yes, I have Kate on my team send an email to get it in the inbox and to make it more professional. So we go off of social and into the inbox, and we let them know exactly what they can expect from this Instagram stories takeover. So we outline the details. We first and foremost set up a date that's going to work for them. So we coordinate a date, and then we have criteria. After the date's been established, I typically get on a quick call. Sometimes it's an Instagram direct message video call. Sometimes it's a FaceTime call, and I find out what would help their audience most. And I always want to make sure that I'm talking directly to their audience, and I don't have an agenda. It's what they need and what they want. So I then come up with an idea that I think will work. And then I say to them, this is on my end what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to announce that I'm doing the Instagram stories takeover in the feed so that their audience knows that I'm coming on the next day. And I make sure that they don't have any current stories. So the stories are all gone. There's no stories, there's no distractions. And then I do the story and I tell them to keep it there for 24 hours. But before I do my story, they introduce that I'm coming. Hey guys, Subi Zimmerman's coming tomorrow. She's the Instagram expert, and she's going to do an Instagram stories takeover. And I'm so excited to have her. I met Sue here. I did this with Sue. So their audience is ready for me. If I all of a sudden show up on someone's story, they're like, who the hell is that chick? I don't even know who she is. So you've got to have some intro to who you are and make that work for their audience.
Awesome.
So number one is to have it in the feed. Number two is to have that in video. Then what I do is I create a story and I make sure that I introduce myself on usually the second clip. So I talk directly to the audience and I'll say, hey, are you challenged with finding your ideal customers and clients on Instagram because you have no idea what hashtags to use or how to use the location stickers? And then I'll say, I'm Subi Zimmerman, and today I am going to teach you X, Y, and Z. And so I take them, you know, tap along throughout the day, and I'm going to teach you X, Y, and Z. So I do a story, I make it dynamic, I make sure it has all the right hashtags, geotags, and what they're looking for. And then at the very end, I thank the account owner for having me host. And I let everyone know where to go to get my free guide. So everyone listening right now and everyone watching on the replay, subizimmerman.com/guide gets you my free Instagram strategy guide. But when I do an Instagram stories takeover, often we'll create a unique UTM, meaning a unique link that we can track and see how many people actually opted into our guide from that live broadcast. So we can track the success of the campaign because it's a micro campaign. It's like an advertisement opportunity, and you want to make sure that you have a call to action. Like, I'm not here for kicks and giggles, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I do. And then at the end of my story, I save that to my camera roll. I put it in Dropbox so my team has the whole story to review. And I put it in a highlight for that account. I just proactive.
Nice.
I get permission to put it in a highlight, and you'll see it on Entreport. If you go look now, you'll see it on all my takeovers, and it remains there as a resource. So it's a great way for you to not only get this visibility, but for you to stay in the best real estate on Instagram, which are the highlights, and to be a resource. So that's why I make sure that in that story, there's a professional photo of my face. You know, I might be a sweaty hot mess without makeup, and I might not look all that professional. I want to make sure that there's one clip that I can use as the highlight cover that's going to represent my business and my brand and my level of professionalism, so that people will continue to want to watch that resource on an ongoing basis. And so, like I said, we save that video. I have it in Dropbox. I will often use it on a presentation when I'm speaking on stage. I'll take feedback. And then what I do is, if there's any question stickers or polls that I ask throughout that story, I make sure that I share that back into the story early the next morning or later that day, to show that the community is a part of the conversation that's being shared in the stories. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that totally makes sense. So I figured it was a lot of prep work, but that's a lot of prep work. And I'm like trying, I was gonna start taking notes, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like rewatch this and take notes like crazy.
Yeah. Take notes later, and you can ask me anything you want. I'm gonna be super fun right now with everyone, because I love that we have live viewers, and I'm all about giving away cool shit. So I've got rainbow socks and my rainbow cup, which I friggin' love. And I want to send this to one of you guys, but here's what you have to do. You have to go over to my post on the Instagram Expert. It's the awesome photo of me. I should go get it. Holding my phone with my red nail polish, my last post, and just put hashtag SubiLive, because I'll know that you came over from this live broadcast, and let me know your biggest takeaway. Hi, Lori. Let me know your biggest takeaway from this explanation of how you do a Instagram Stories takeover. I would like to read it now in the comment thread here, but I want you to be proactive, and I'm going to pick a winner in 24 hours, because I know there's going to be people on the replay, and I'm going to mail these awesome rainbow socks and this reusable plastic rainbow cup to one of you lovely people on the internet. How's that?
Oh, Michelle, you better go over there and do it. So I see Michelle and Lisa.
I'm going to go get my computer so I can show everybody exactly what I'm talking about.
Do you guys have
And for all the ladies in the house, I just have to say one more thing. Can you see my booty band?
Oh, no, we can't see it.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm like all day I've had this on. Can you guys see this?
Oh,
like,
yeah, I saw you doing that. I didn't go for my run this morning because there was a cougar sighting near my house, so I couldn't go for my run.
That's scary. But anyway, I have these on because it's like all day I'm wearing these, and I'm wearing these on the streets of Boston, and everyone's looking at me like, what's she doing? Anyway, let me go get my computer so I can show you guys what post it is.
Hello, Stephanie. We have some of our hivers that joined us too. So I did not know that, hey, there's Sherry Goodall. I didn't know that you can hit the airplane on the thing and invite people. So I know what I'm going to be doing now when I go live every week. I love the band. Yeah, I did not go run this morning because of the cougar sighting in my neighborhood. And I never thought about that at 6:30 in the morning, that a cougar could be stalking me from the trees.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, you guys, all you people, this is the post on the Instagram Expert where I want you to double tap it, like it, and put SubiLive, and let me know what you learned. And I am going to pick a winner because, you know, Shannon, well, she's my gal.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You heard it here first.
So you didn't know about the airplane. Was there anything else you didn't know other than the step-by-step for the live?
The other day I just figured out so I just started doing Instagram Live. So this is kind of a new thing for me, but I didn't know you could do face filters.
I didn't
know, like, is there a question card? Like, I've never.
You can only do a question card if you've asked a question in your story.
Oh, Yeah, so there's like a question mark, and yep. My favorite was, hold on, was this one or this one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy. I didn't know, and I went live and I started playing with them, and
Yeah.
then my kids came in, and then it kind of, yeah, they were like, "Do the cat, mom." And then
Well,
yeah, so
are there any questions here from people about the takeover?
Yeah, we want to know. You answered everything. You were very thorough.
Oh, good.
Like I was like, how do you get them? What do you need to prep for? What do you need to do after?
Yeah,
More
all of that.
Anybody?
All of that. And we do have I do have a guide, a download. Oh yeah. Do you not have this, the complete prep list of going live on Instagram?
I probably do, but I need to review it. So
okay.
But yeah, I mean, I've done Facebook Lives, plenty of Facebook Lives, and I think I'm pretty sure that's what I use to go live. But the Instagram Live has been I haven't done it until this month. So
okay, well, baby steps, right?
Baby steps.
Baby steps. And Shannon, just to let you know, we'll probably be inviting our alum to Boston in June for Marie.
Oh, really?
For our B school. Yeah, we always invite the alum too.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have the dates. I gotta look for you, but
I'll be in Boston. But I'll be in Boston at the end of June like that June 23rd-ish already. So.
Oh yeah, it's the beginning of June that we're doing it, I think. Huh. Anyway, does anyone have any questions for Sue B? You guys are awesome. Stephanie, good to see you here. Who else is here?
Sherry's here. Sharon's here. Somebody asked, the coach Kelsey asked, you mentioned you've done this 15 times. Have you been able to track how much it's helped your business? So,
oh yeah, we grow hundreds of new followers every day. And when I do an Instagram stories takeover, it can be up to 500 to 1,000 new followers. Yeah.
So the whole reason why I brought this up is because somebody was asking me if they should hire a service to get more followers on Instagram. And I was like, no, don't do that. Here's some ways to get more followers. And then they were like, well, how do you do an Instagram takeover? And I'm like, I've never done one, but that's my goal this year. So I'm going to work on identifying people to do them for. And
yeah. Well, thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun. And if anyone is tuning on and wants to send me an Instagram direct message, do so. If you are a big-hearted, passionate entrepreneur like Shannon, and you want to make more of an impact doing what you love, I have a private Facebook group that Shannon is actually in, and it's invite only. All you need to do is send me an Instagram direct message and tell me that you're interested. And right now we have over 100 awesome women in there, and everyone's doing their intro videos, and it's so great. It's really good.
It's been so much fun to watch them. And Sue, thank you. Thank
you. You are welcome. You are very, very welcome.
I know you're a busy gal, so we're going to let you go.
Okay, thanks.
See you
Appreciate
later.
it. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. So, yeah, she left. See? Thank you, Sue. It's been amazing. All right. So, if you're watching the replay, put the replay. I'm going to end this unless you guys have any questions for me. And I'm going to go feverishly take notes because she gave us awesome feedback and a great way to get some visibility using Instagram. So anybody have any questions? I see Sherry and Sharon in here saying hey to me. Those are my fellow B School retreat people. And Sue just said, I didn't know this. Alumni are invited back. So, wow. I might have to go to Boston again, even though I'm going to be in Boston at the end of June. Kind of wish I knew that. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.